The ambassador goes hunting with the police commissioner whose brother was once interrogated by Stella himself.
You about done with my knife? We got a bird to cook.
You either met them on the net or you can look at their Facebook
thing, have you
page.
seen that thing,
Just can't
Tinder?
say their name.
That thing where just people pop... What's
And what do you want?
I couldn't do it.
Well, you know what a child pornographer does. He arranges for adult men to have sex with...
Night. Nobody said anything in the agreement about killing anybody. So get the hell out of my life.
like, just stood there like that. And then I just stood there next to her. Did a cigarette. I was like, no, I don't...
So look at wallpaper. How do we know this? We know everything about hotels. Hotel Trivago.
Those intricate links, you love the shine, but you also want that little twist. I mean, this is exactly what you were talking about, Gwendolina, the attention to detail, the little twist.
Transformation starts with the Alpha Cycle. 5 25-minute workouts to build your foundation. Alpha Cardio, ab intervals, lower focus.
From the baby and had to write that out.
If they treated the arts with the respect they should, because they're the caretakers of the public purse and this country.
So please show some love and make a donation now to fund our work. Let's save Australia.
Rental. All for just $59.99 a month. Yep, unlimited data with home phone line rental for $59.99 a month.
A record-breaking...
Can I do it? I think I can. There we go. She's done it. So you've got that. I mean, look at this. Big, bold, dramatic, and yet elegant at the same time.
The biggest hitters in cricket this summer are on 10.
All this performance in a leaner, lighter upright that never, ever loses power.
How much would you expect to pay for all this ultra light, no loss of sack?
I mean, as a ranker, must be just thinking, oh my goodness.
15 on.
Crawford's got the kryptonite out.
Just know that Kyrgios will plan to attack here.
Because you haven't really been specific with Spirit, okay? And so this year, thank you, Spirit, they're saying be within the next 6 months, and it's up to you, thank you, Spirit, to use your discernment with that to decide, like,
It's better.
That's a bold statement, Mark.
True. But I have the independent lab tests to back it up. Recognized test of carpet cleaning. And when all was said and done, the independent lab test.
At Tukazasho, Mavericks and Lock and Load, they're all there for the Miners. They beat home by...
Well, that change of tactics really worked well for 10 goals. Read in a bit.
I already mentioned it in the press conference. It was a beauty, and Kerber's never beaten Azarenka.
Rally, but he was patient. He wanted and even a nice little slice here from Kyrgios that we rarely see.
There's every bone in my body can't say no to an opportunity, and so I have to say yes, okay? But there is a big,
to the very outside, and those on speed have ended up faltering late, but probably a couple of nice young horses on their way up here.
I love her to bits, and I feel that we have a really good relationship. Yeah, she's my little Dina.
Joanne's quite liberal compared to me, but I do preach to her a bit.
He will be best mate, Misha.
For you, from the comfort of your own home, this is PowerFit, the 30-minute jog out at the park. Let's...
Yeah, you all right?
Yeah.
Modern American amenities.
We should come here on the weekends.
In order to come here on the weekends, I think we're going to have to decide where we want to live.
House 1 was about as traditional as they come, and in a
every part of your body. So your legs and your arms are working, but more specifically, your core is tight and engaged. So by the end of your 10-minute session, you have had a full...
And it'll throw it to a bird. And
Joining Andy on holiday are...
If we go away, we've got a big pulling competition.
Yeah, obviously. Competitive Joe.
We always play pull the pig.
Call it the gaff. Right up on, Moby came up to Ahab and goes, "It's mine." You might call that a...
So edgy at the moment. It's like it's starting all over again.
You know what the doctor said? It was the stress of your mother dying.
have brought on all these noises and
Where I can see him, up! Customers, stay calm, don't move. Stay calm, don't move. Hey, you, up! Hands up! Move!
John.
Look at the goddamn bird!
Join me and strike. Mobile strike. Download and play.
You ever see something like that?
You too. Simply Summer is simply delicious at Woolies. I've got loads of lovely twists that are simple and quick.
Based on actual reviews, 94% of Budget Direct customers recommend us to a friend.
Or in the past, and that's something that we have here, just brands that have been around for years and years and years.
Victor Lawnmower, only $399. Coolaroo Gazebo, $129.
Lovely twists that are simple and quick, and they don't need much prep time. Grilled meats love flavour. Add it, bash it, splash it.
And there it is. A cabin.
And it explodes.
What? No. No explosions. But there are fireworks.
Oh?
Sleep. Snooze.
No! Run! Sweat! Jump! Flex! Now repeat on the other leg. Then tomorrow it's...
Splash it. Cook it. The humble chicken breast. Yum.
And at Woolworths, the price has dropped on Australian RSPCA approved skinless chicken breast fillet.
APT's grand sale is on now for a limited time. For the best offers on small group Kimberley Wilderness.
Number 35, Caroline Garcia defeats the world number 36, 6-4-7-6. It's down to the mixed doubles, which is coming up shortly on 7 Mate. And then Saturday night, the final between the doubles. That is the simple scenario. If Australia Green can win and therefore win the tie, they will go through to the final. If they don't, then it gets a little mathematical, and over on 7 Mate they'll tell you all about that. Roger Federer is into yet struggle. He looked a little under the weather in the second set. He dropped that to Dimitrov. He was 6-4 in front of him. Federer v Team, Raonic v Tomic, the two semi-finals before we decide. Bianca's trying to win her second Brisbane International. 6-love and then 6-3 against Samantha Crawford.
In good hands. And APT, Australia's best cruise and tour operator.
Well, we're down to the business end of the Hopman Cup. It's Australia up against France for a spot in the final. Australia must win this. And a match there where Australia would probably be just slight favourites, but up against a tall task in Kenny DeShepper and Caroline Garcia. Nick Kyrgios, very impressive. Served incredibly well, played the big points as you would expect Nick Kyrgios plays. And in the women's, it was Caroline Garcia who was too good in straight sets.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our players back for the live mixed doubles. Caroline Garcia and Kenny DeShepper.